I roll that intro, and that is, I want to give a shout out to Attila the Cunt. What the fuck? Dirty R Beats was good. Arcane Audio was good. Solo Sino Beats was good. I Kill a Man Raw. If I said your name wrong, my bad. Was good. Low Cuts was going on. AAR 2314. What is good? So, you know, I'm just tweeting stuff out, making sure that everybody know that what's about to go down. Podcast today is definitely going to be about reviewing viewers' music. If it's going to be good, if it's good, you get this.
He's on fire.
But if it's bad, you get this right here.
Trash.
Okay.
Still trash.
Hey, what is going on? I see people in there around Perry. What's going on? Produced by JC. What is going on? I'm just making sure everything is going quite fine, seeing that levels is correct and all that. And let's see here, as far as the topics, of course, we're going to talk about music promotional tips just real quick, because I did make a video on that, and I think a lot of people overlooked that. I don't know why, because I've been putting that into massive effect here. And just let everybody know real quick. So just let me know how the levels are, and then we'll kick it off or whatnot. Let me see here. Make sure to do that. I don't know what's up with Facebook and updating thumbnails when you do live chat. So, but yeah, I'm gonna open up my email, and see what's going on. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this vacation thingy off, so that way it won't be so bad when people are submitting. Nothing but that fun. Oh, voice is a tad bit loud. That's okay. I had the mic like right here. So, let's see. Let me make sure that I have everything here. All right, I'm entering this Gmail. I know last time, a lot of people didn't get to hear it, and I tried to prep things up for this particular stream. Let me go ahead and cut that music there. Shout out to MG the Future. He did that song. I actually got to watch him do that live, and that was actually a very good treat. He's been doing this thing when it comes to these live streams, and you know, I highly respect a lot of people that have these YouTube streams and they make a whole entire track. Unfortunately, I can't record vocals while like he can, because he has the Focusrite stimulus package. But Booth on the beat, what is good? My moderator is up in here. I had to wait for that dude. Ting. AK. Hey. Rizzo 808, what's good? So, All right, so I have everything in here. Whoa, did I get kicked out? Oh no, I didn't. I have everything in here, but I wanted to talk briefly about something. So, you know, we got a few people in here. I think it'll pick up a little bit, but in between that, I want to make sure that you guys know about certain things, because I did a video, and I also asked a question, and I'm gonna go ahead and refresh and make sure everything is fine there. Holy schmack! Oh, CPU usage is only at 14%, but that's still crazy. So I asked a question because I definitely wanted to hear from everybody. In the community tab, if you want to vote or whatnot, I have something good for you there. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. And but we had a community tab thing here. And what it was is this was the question, which version do you prefer and why? And I'm asking about FL Studio. I should say which version of FL Studio, so my bad. And I have FL Studio 11, FL Studio 20. So far it's only 36 votes, and FL Studio 11 is at 28%, and then FL Studio 20 is at 72%. So that's actually pretty cool, because, and the reason why I asked that is because I'm going to have a video where I analyze FL Studio 11 versus FL Studio 20, because I want to make sure that I break it down as much as possible, because a lot of people have their reserves, I guess is what you say, their reserves about which is better, and you know, I know it's a personal preference thing, but technically speaking, there is more to FL Studio 20 than there is to 11. I know there was things like pre-computed effects that was missing in FL Studio 12, and people didn't like that. And then, you know, the FL Studio 11 has an advantage when it comes to CPU usage, of course, because it's an older software and it doesn't use as much graphics. But you also can turn that down in FL Studio 20 and reserve, you know, that for some other things. Speaking of which, I actually bought some more memory for my laptop. But going and reading some of the comments here, Tropical Nation. Damn, here we go.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
He says FL Studio 20 because that's the first version that captivated my mind. FL Studio 11 is for older producers in the mid 2000 era. Oh, here we go with this diaper gang versus OK boomers. Goddamn. Marcus Davis said I actually like 12 only. I actually like 12 once I used to it. I can't read. Once I got used to it, man. Let me see here. Jeb Josh 11 because 12 ended up goes crazy when I plug in a device, mouse, or key of MIDI. That shouldn't be an issue. That's a hardware issue there, buddy. But not whatever. Same reason why I'm not using Windows 3.1. Yeah, let's do some MS-DOS beats. Ha! Got some noodles with spice. But yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit y'all guys with that intro, and we're gonna get down to it, because I'm letting people get in here. Let's go with that intro. All right, intro is running, done, gun. Hey, so today's beat review stream, of course, we're gonna do the beat reviews and stuff like that. I really want to open this up because I'm getting back into the mixing show. Of course, since everybody's watching today, I want to make sure that you know Friday, and I wanted to pick Black Friday for the Lords of Phonk premiere, and that will be the first Lords of Phonk. Of course, that's a little different than the Traptendo Tunes radio stuff. Also, if you are sending tracks, I don't give a damn if it's trap or not. I just want to hear good vibes and then make sure that I can tell you or give you some great advice. I want to show you guys that I care, because I really do care. That I really do care about what is going on in the community versus both young and old. Like, that's pretty much my position in this community, is to actually give a shit about you guys and actually to partake in whatever y'all are doing, so that way that you guys get some useful advice. So you know, I don't really care what kind of music it is. I listen to tons of different kinds of music. And, you know, that's how we do. Cyrus Leonard said, when are we getting another podcast? Well, this is a podcast. It's just not a podcast with special guests and stuff like that. I'm just a little worn and torn with trying to catch up with people when they're doing their thing. Like Mr. Different, he's doing his thing. He wants to record artists. So, you know, let him do what he do. So I'm allowing, well, I'm not allowing him. He chooses to record artists versus this. So I just want to make sure that I stay on schedule, because the Trap Tendo podcast, I had to hold up with that. So when I do content for everybody, you know, I can give y'all good reactions and not just have like special guests on here and stuff like that. It's kind of hard, especially to get people on Sunday. Most people on Sunday want to chill out and relax and don't want the pressure of being and asking questions and being a part of hot takes and hot topics. And, you know, that's one thing about one of the topics I have here is weekly hot takes. When you do hot takes or whatnot, that's just like your first opinion on something, and it can just not hold very well. But, you know, I try to sit on a topic and give it to people. And then certain times when I have certain guests on here that are of a certain caliber, they either don't want to speak on something because obviously they have things that they are aligned with certain situations, and they want to stay out of it because they don't want to have that true opinion about it. Also, you have people that aren't very seasoned on giving that great information, like per se, like a Mr. Different. Mr. Different's in his own bubble. He doesn't worry about it. Like a lot of people are concerned. And I saw a really good comment by somebody on Twitter this week, as I have had some good rants and stuff like that with some of the younger community about how music is going and how they don't know, and some of them just very well don't care. When it comes to hot takes and stuff like that, you know, they're just people that just don't want to partake in it. Some people have great feedback about it, and then there's just people that just don't really give a shit, so they don't really add to like the podcast. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna do podcasts where we talk about different topics anymore. It's just that I want to do stuff like this as well to make sure that you guys are involved with what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm able to do something like this, it would be very good and it will be helpful to you guys. But now to music promotion tips. I did a video not too long ago about music promotion. It only got like 1.3 K views, and you know, I thought it was a really good one. You know, we talked about it on the last podcast, and you know, here's the video right here. So a few days ago, but yeah, I was talking about, you know, this. I think you should check this video out. It's very helpful because I actually show some pretty good results in there for that. And also, if you are a part of my IG, you follow me on IG, you notice my IG has went from being, you know, just average to pretty darn decent with some decent growth. And one of the things that I want to point out as far as that goes is if you look at like certain things, well, they're not showing it right here. God damn it. But this particular meme right here got 500 likes. This video right here, it has over, I think, I think it got over 2,000 plays. And, you know, if I go back to this one right here, that one only got 400 plays or so. The last time I checked, I think they might have removed seeing people being able to see likes, but that's cool with me. But yeah, this only got 200 views. This is my placement right here, my guitar placement. Like I played the guitar on that record. Shout out to Tomeboy Jig. But yeah, either with that, you know, that those things kind of matter, and yeah, you should kind of follow suit with that. All right, so let's go ahead. 14 minutes and 29 seconds in, we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vacation thingy so that people won't get that message back from me. And we're gonna start with Prophet Beats. So Prophet Beats is stepping to the table. We about to listen to your music player. Let's go. Uh-oh. It's a Dropbox link, so whatever. Let's get them horns up. Hey. Hey. Yeah, that's fire, bro.
He's on fire.
Now that is how you start off a beat review stream. God damn, pretty tough. That was pretty tough, man. Prophet Beats. I don't even know if I've actually heard a track from you before or not. But I'm pretty impressed. Really good mix, very professional mix. So you know what you're doing with the mixing. That's dope. Really like the melody. Very different vibe. Very different tempo. This is very Meek Millie. I see Meek Mill on this track. See a lot of artists on this track. Really, anybody can really vibe off that. That's a really hard track. Really good all overall. You know, you're using the default FL Studio sounds. Hopefully you know that is a part of your, if you go into PAX Legacy and all that is in there if you're doing that. But either way, it doesn't even freaking matter. Dope track. So I'm not gonna really listen to a whole, that was good enough for me to listen to all the way through. That was fire. Only advice I would give to you is that you need to name your beat. Put your name in there, like Prophet Beat, whatever the beat is, you know, that type of format. That's you should do. If I want to play that on a mix show or something like that, I definitely would have a difficulty knowing who you are and putting you in the playlist. All right, so Nemo, let's go, Nemo. Let's hear what you got for us. Kanye West, Yeezy type beat. Oh shit, we got that weirdo shit.
Oh shit, here we go again.
MAGA type beat. Oh yeah, I like that drop. Not bad. That woo sound sounded like goddamn what's his name? DJ Khaled when I say that. That woo sound is kind of weird. Melody wise, it's kind of throwing me off, but I kind of hear it. It's like very darkish, and you know, it doesn't hurt to have a. Let me go ahead and give you a like on that on YouTube. But yeah, they're very different, I'd say. Different in a good way, by the way. It's not. I actually can see something weird coming from that. See, you dropped that in August. You know, you wasn't quite on the Jesus is King road. Everybody got thrown off by that, but yeah, really good. Not so. Mix wise, it wasn't bad at all. Honestly, seemed like you have enough room for our artists. I don't know. You guys be the judge of that. All right, so we have I want to say Trivy up next, and we about to go ahead and play that joint. Let's go. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, it reminds me of what we was doing back in 2016. And that's not a disc or anything like that. I think that's pretty good that it just gave me a good old fashioned throwback to what we was doing over here on the Trap Tendo Tunes radio type joints. Yeah, really good vibes I got out of that. Like anything that makes me reminisce, makes me feel good. I just think the 808 was just a little too loud. I don't know. I see people saying that it's cold. Your thumbnail. Yeah, I had to use I was about to say Cupid Gunny. Robert Downey Jr., aka Iron Man, rolling his eyes. I don't know, just whatever would make people click on it. That's why I do that shit. But yeah, I actually like the track though. It just reminded me of like the good old days of when TM was doing dark ass trap beats and stuff like that. That particular era, it just and that was a really good era. It made music at that time made me feel really good. It really did. Not to say I don't feel good now, but anyways, Dirty R Beats, let's go. Okay, all right. BeatStars page had to load up. Ow. Hey. I'm only reviewing one beat. One beat from one person each. Overall, I really like the melody and all that stuff. I just think that the 808 is a little too loud. Right now, I cut off a little bit in the 60 hertz or the lower end. I just want to hear how it hits, and then I'm gonna move on. But I think a little bit of your bass is too much. That's how it sounds like when I mix it, and that's the original. But yeah, it's just a little bit too much bass. Either you're gonna have to learn that you can cut off some of that lower frequency content by running a EQ and turning down the lower frequencies to 60 hertz, and that way you'll be able to have more room, and it'll still knock really hard when you get rid of that, because most of that you can't even hear on smartphones anyways. So anyways, moving forward here, really good track though. I really like it. So yeah. So we got Thomas on the track next. They call me Tracks. Hey. And we're gonna hear that joint. Let's go.
This is an SPR beat.
SPR beat, bitch.
Tracks.
Gang. really like the drum line. The drum line is really cool. My only quirk with the mix would probably be you might have to sidechain, because I hear the kick and it's fighting the 808 a little bit, so I would sidechain the 808. Or sidechain the kick to the 808 so that the kick is hitting over the 808, because the 808 itself is a little big, or just turn down the 808 and that'll be fine. That just seems like to be the only thing that I can really hear that will crush the mix. Other than that though, it's the mix isn't that bad, but the composition itself is pretty damn good. It's a solidified composition, so I think that's pretty good here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, and we're gonna go to another track. So we have Coin Up. Let's go, aka B-List, B-List.com. The homie. Hey. Mr. Maserati, thank you for joining the squad. Hey, flute beat. Hey. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fake Santa Claus sneaking into your house type beat. I like this shit, man. This is right on time for the holidays. Hey. Not bad joint, man. You know, I expect that, man. What in the hell is this new name that he calls himself now? Visine, what? Visine, I guess. AKA B-List, the classic. And but yeah, really good joint. You ain't skipping no line for no $1.99. But I appreciate the donation though. You got to donate a little bit more than that. I usually have like a $5 donation for that, but nonetheless, I'll listen to it though. I mean, you did contribute. You ain't have to spend nothing.
Can I pay to skip the line?
Kevin, but I don't know what your name is though. Your name? Oh shit! I ain't mean to do that. Search mail. I'm gonna type in Kevin and see if that actually works. So I wonder why it's not let me stop that, because you know they be tripping. SoundCloud will throw you into promotional shit and then they copyright. Oh, but speaking of which, if any of your music is published, by the way, and you the algorithm decides that it wants to strike my video, or not strike it, but copyright claim my video, I am going to remove it out the video. So it will be blank silence when you want to brag and tell people that somebody listened to it. Or, you know, if you want to do that, I'm not allowing that anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it with some funny music or some sort. And then people will just be like, what? That was the beat? I'm just saying.
Come on, hell no.
Keep all right, okay, and thanks again for the donation there.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
I just put I must send to your email, Kivo.
I'm looking to see what it is here. I don't see Kivo. When I do a search, it doesn't show your name. let's see. I do apologize for the stop of the music there, the vibe. No, I don't see Kivo. I don't see Kevin either. I don't see Kevin. Kevin, what's up? That is. So, did you send it to the right email? Is what is the question? Did you send it to the beatreviewstream@gmail.com, or did you send it to something else? That is the other question here. I do see that people are spamming the hell out of me though. Spamming me to the point that where it went to the promotion tab. Let's see. Well, Kevin, just make sure, type in the chat, what is your email, okay? So that way I'll look it up, but I'm going to keep it going here. Tennessee Beats, let's see. Let's go ahead and hear that joint. Tennessee Beats! Let's go.
HNIC, the mob.
I sent you $5 on Streamlabs.
Okay, track. Hey, it will pull L. If you did that on Streamlabs, it'll definitely do it. Trey Man, what's good? TL, what's good? New Whips, good. What's up? I like this track though. My pleasure, Tommy Tracks. The only thing I think is like the 808 might be a little too loud, but other than that, though, the track is fire. This is what I wish Gucci Mane's album, his recent Waptober album, would have sounded like. I wasn't really in love with the production, and that's like, you know, I'm 50% there for Gucci Mane, I'm 50% there for the production. Robert, appreciate you for joining. Still looking for that email, Kivo. I don't see it. I don't see it, and you donated. Also, what's weird is that I don't have like when people donate, it usually has it at the top, like the people that donate. Track beats here. Also, if you do donate, and by
It's not a beat, it's a song. Wish I was beat maker.
Okay, well, okay, there we go. See, now it's here. All right. So we're gonna listen to this track, and I'm gonna go to trap beats next, and we're gonna go ahead and hear this joint. Remember, guys, I'm just listening to people's music. I don't. It doesn't have to be a certain type of music. I just want to hear music. That's what this stream is about.
Ha 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 ha. Call me ha 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 ha. Call me ha 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 ha. Call me ha 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 ha. Call me I'm counting bands for real, make you wanna leave your mans for real. What's up? Pussy ass nigga don't want no smoke, you know we aim to kill. What's up? Snakiest nigga in the room, but he claim he real. Brokest nigga in the room came for a happy meal. Young nigga flex like Goku, Netflix and chill, Roku. Bring my little brother Merc. When he get out, we gon' stump you. I stay on my P's and Q's. I'm number one, no twos. Used to sleep in cold weather, now we live a little better. Now I got a little cheddar. Whatever I want about it, whatever I need, I got it. He count these big deposits. Pussy leaking like a faucet. Beat the pussy like a mosh pit. Niggas where they gon' rob me. Pussy nigga, you can try it. Make a nigga start a riot. Make a nigga be quiet. She give me brain for hours. Make a nigga learn science. They copy my flow, they trying. I hear that shit, I'm crying. Laughing, keep trying. Hit on with a ha 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 ha. Call me on me ha 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 ha. Call me on me ha 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 ha. Call me on me ha 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 ha.
Boy, I tell you, this generation that's coming up, boy, y'all be doing some wild shit with these songs. Oh, what the fuck? Like, what was that? What was that? Now, as far as the track goes, the track wasn't that bad. However, the mix of the track is what's killing it. Something like that, you definitely want the track to sound a little better than it was. I'm pretty sure you just probably had like a 2-track. Probably it sounds like it's mixed on a 2-track, and the 2-track itself probably wasn't that great. Vocal performance, not bad. I mean, you know, something that your average kid would listen to per se. And that's not to alienate my. I know, okay, boomer. But you know, I think your average person would enjoy that. Of course, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I get where you're coming from with that. But more or less, I was concerned about the mix, the way it comes in for the track per se. I think the mix needs some cleaning up. But other than that, though, not bad. Appreciate the donation and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and look up this trap beats, or the T-Cap beats, and we're gonna listen to his joint. All right, let's go. T-Cap beats. Hey.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha loudly crying face. Listen to the second verse.
T-Cap got that heat.
It's funny, playing the guitar like that, like it takes a while. It takes some experience. Like I'm right now, as far as like me playing guitar, like I'm working on arpeggios. Basically, you're playing your chord progressions one string at a time, basically, and you'll play like, you know, whatever scale per se. And since I'm only known like diatonic scales right now, it's pretty difficult. So that particular guitar play in that track is pretty high level. Not for the 6-monther like me, at least I'm not that good anyways. But yeah, the 808 probably seems just a little bit loud. But other than that though, the track itself sounds really good. I really like the arrangement. I like the guitar. I like the vibe of it. Really good. So yeah, I respect it. I respect that. All right, let's go. Getting lots of music, which is a great thing. What the fuck? Get here. Boom. There we go. I didn't want that to, let's see. So, going on. Develop sauce. We got that coming up right now. Hey.
Worry about no money, nah, ain't worry about no math. Saw me coming in and you know I got the cash. Everywhere I go, you know I gotta keep the bag. Everyone stick on me, feeling just like Gleason tags. Yeah, I'm juiced up, yeah, I'm feeling like a monster. Yeah, I'm in a cup, feeling just like I'm a doctor. I'm making all these beats, yeah, you know I'm getting up first. Floating on this beat, yeah, I'm flying like a saucer. Walkers out of bank with a silver on my lane. And it's feeling cold like the ice up on the lake. Watching for the flash, yeah, you better not blink. Send another text, yeah, you sending up.
Hey, we gotta run that back though. Hey, development sauce on the track. Let's go. Love the clipping.
Worry about no money, nah, I ain't worried about no math. Saw me coming in and you know I got the cash. Everywhere I go, you know I gotta keep the bag. Everyone stick on me feeling just like Gleason tags. Yeah, I'm juiced up, yeah, I'm feeling like a monster. Yeah, I'm in a cup, feeling just like I'm a doctor. I'm making all these beats, yeah, you know I'm getting off first. Floating on this beat, yeah, I'm flying like a saucer. Walkers out of bank with a silver on my lane. And it's feeling cold like the ice up on the lake. Watching for the flash, yeah, you better not blink. Send another text, yeah, you sending up links. Turn y'all out like a gavel. Staying where I am, I don't travel. Hunting y'all down like a jackal. I don't really rap, I just dabble. Yeah, I'm on the cover like the bureau. Only going up, no zeros. Trying too hard, need no hero. Getting all this money, no euros. Hit you with a 17 bad, look Italian. Better watch your back, yeah, we walk with a stallion. Stealing all the sauce, yeah, don't be a rascallion. Looking on my fans, yeah, it's a bit Italian. Yeah.
You saw that? You saw that? Hey, hold on. Development Saw said he mixes with what? Waves plugins. Hey. Yeah. Go ahead. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Hold up, man. Hold up, cuz. We're gonna run at that 2 times. What the fuck? Okay. But anyways, yeah, that's all we'll listen to. I've heard enough. Really good mix, by the way. No cap on that. No bias either. I mean, no. But I was gonna say the mix sounds really good. Very well balanced vocals. You can hear your vocals. You didn't overdrain it with auto tune or pitch correction. You were snapping on the verse. You had really good pattern. Yeah, really dope. I ain't gonna lie, that was a really good joke, man. I like that. My only question is, where you from, bro? Not really that it matters, but I respect what you got there. Yeah, oh yeah, double star that son bitch. But yeah, really good joint. Really good joint. Lots of potential on that record. I kind of want to listen to it again, to be honest. Anyways, I don't want to say this person's name wrong, but Quizar on the track, he sent me like 3 billion of them. But let's go.
Quizar, you turned up.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay. So I have this stuff right here.
Fuck you. 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 Fuck you.
It's track though.
Fuck you. 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 Fuck you.
Hey. I like it. It's a pretty good mix. It's a pretty good one. Mix is pretty good. I think it's a healthy balance of what you had to work with, anyways, and good drums. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely like it. Very entertaining sample, of course. But yeah, pretty good. It's a pretty good joint. I really likes. So I'm gonna check out one more, Kevo. Don't even though I am opening up the door for people to donate or whatnot, be mindful of the other people that are a part of the broke gang. So yeah, but anyways, let's go ahead and hear 2 Kevo again. 2 Kevo send another joint. He won, produced by Davey McFly. Let's go.
Hey nigga, I wanna know if you ready to do this shit.
Crank that whole sound, son.
You ready to do this shit or what, motherfucker?
Jump out the window, you niggas some bimbos, pussy pinker than a flamingo. After I hit, bitch, I say bingo. You already know it's mom and his bitch. Fuck being wealthy, I'm trying to get rich. At the same time, still got holes in my dick. She digging my flow, it's hot in the shit. Like the flu, Leo bitch, sick. Money over bitches, you gotta stay focused. Fucking these hoes, no hoes, no focus. Chill too hard, how they use it again. I was tired of losing, I decided to win. Nobody switches quicker than a friend. Nobody switches quicker than a bitch. Always gotta keep money over bitch. Always gotta keep money over bitch.
Yes, sir.
Money over bitches, money over bitches.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck about these hoes. We don't give a fuck about these bitches, nigga. We counting money, nigga. That's all we doing, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Let's go. Money over bitches. She said my flow is vicious. Niggas wanna sneak this. They get washed up like dishes. Used to wash dishes. Now Kevo on her wish list. You can get dismissed. Throw your ass with the fishes.
I made a Jay-Z face like twice, but good concept. The only issue is definitely again when you listen to something like and not to compare y'all or make y'all enemies or anything like that, but when you have somebody like Development Sauce drop something that sounds very professionally mixed and all, you know what I'm saying, that because the flow isn't bad, the concept is pretty decent, but the mix itself isn't great for you to distribute your music per se, or to make somebody want to distribute your music, and that's a whole, it makes a whole difference there. You know, there is times where songs in particular, they, you know, it might not have a very good mix per se, you know, but the overall rapport of that track is good. But moving forward here, we got Buffo on the beat. And he got his electronic pop rock instrumental. Let's go. Yeah, I do hear the levels is a little hot. Let's go. My pleasure, Kevo.
Thank you guys for your time. Folded hands, medium, dark skin tone.
Dragon Balls. What this track reminds me of is it definitely reminds me of something like I would hear off an anime or some shit. And that's not to say I don't like it. It's just that's what it reminds me of, and that reminds me of, like, well, that basically would probably be the market for it. Like either that or like some futuristic Pokemon type shit. I don't know, but that's still like anime, kind of. Speaking of Pokemon, I really kind of want a Nintendo Switch just to play that new Pokemon game that they got on Street Fighter. Street Fighter, if they was returning like straight back to like sprites, and that'd be great. Man, everybody would love that Street Fighter. They did that. I'm not a fan of 2.5D fighting games, even though I like the games themselves off the mechanics, but I prefer like sprites. But there's a reason why they don't do sprites anymore in video games. One, it's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, I appreciate that, Buffo. Didn't have any issue with the mixer either, because I understand why you have loud melody, because it's an instrumental. But if you're on BeatStars, my personal opinion is you got to make more sellout tracks like boom bap and trap beats. Stuff like this. This is something that you will put on DistroKid. You know what I'm saying? you'll put something like this on DistroKid to make an album of like tracks, different experimental tracks. Speaking of which, I heard a really good instrumental album. I really love this cover too. It's by Floating Point and it's called Crush. It's really good. It's a really good experimental album. Like he has different flow stuff that he works with. He does a lot of analog production. All right, so we have Thomas. Well, wait a minute, man. How you gonna send another beat, man? Come on, bro. That ain't fair. You almost got away with another one. We got Attila next. Send some loops if anybody wants them in the chat. Why would you send some loops to me and think I'm just gonna send it to everybody else? Come on, bro. You might as well just I don't know. You could have, well, whatever. Attila, let's hear this joint here. Attila the cunt.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
Send some loops if anyone wants M in the chat.
Thank you for the donation. Let's hear this, Attila. Aw, shit. Attila is one of my more seasoned people that sends stuff all the time. I believe this is called, the name of this page is Key Style. Kai Style, if I say it right. Kai Style, I believe. And he is on Spotify. I do need to remind myself, Trapping in Egypt, well, technically Greek guitar. But yeah, really, really good joint. Pretty solid, but I expect that from you. I hate to be like that guy, but you know, I've been rocking with you for quite a while. Let's see here. We got Achman Raw. For some reason, I think I've already did one from Achman Raw. But yeah, let's go ahead and hear that joint. Let's go.
No me Ana. No me Ana. No me.
Viva como no me Ana, sin permisse para me Ana. Viva como no me Ana, sin permisse para me Ana. Viva como, viva como, viva como. No me Ana, viva como, viva como, viva como. No me Ana, viva como. No me Ana, that's my motto. Sempre me separa mana. La viva grande, that's how I'm living out my days. Drago doce, ojo rojo, va mucha mula. Don't waste no time, back up on my grind. That's why I'm real. Excuse me for my salsa. Sorry, señorita, can't take you to my casa. Viva como, viva como, viva como. No me Ana, viva como, viva como, viva como. No me Ana, viva como. No me Ana.
Despite the fact that we have a language barrier that I do not understand, I really do like the way that the track is mixed. I really like the track itself, overall composition. Vocals sound pretty well. Of course, me being me, I could definitely do more with the vocal performance as far as the mix, but I think, to be fair to you, I think that the vocals are pretty damn good. They're very good. It's a very good vocal performance mix, so it's not so bad. It's not bad at all, to be honest. All right, so we have Jenny Mallory. That's a damn shame when I have when I can't read people's last names. But then again, I know that's a Black Southern Girl. Black Southern Girl on the track. We're gonna hit it. Said the baby type beat. Let's go.
Oh snap! It's Jenny.
Shit reminds me of what Pierre Bourne would do. Weird drum line.
Jenny, not Jenny.
Not bad. I don't know about it being off key. I don't think it's off key.
Jenny made it.
People troll me on YouTube right now. I like this joint though.
Jenny.
Oh shit. I don't know what's up with my vocals. My vocals are a little louder than they usually be on here, but I don't know, for some reason it's like that. Not a bad joint altogether. I think I'll probably get a little bit more out of the drums as far as like the drums being a little louder. But I think overall it's not a bad mix. I think rapping wise, I think or singing wise or song wise, I think this would make a good track because it's a little different from what's out. And that's cool. And I really like that. Not a bad joint overall. I really like this animation too. So I really like that. I'm a fan of that. Ducky. I like that though. I really like that you gave yourself a chance to do something wee bit different than the other people would do. If you did traditional drums, I think people would appreciate it more. But I actually appreciate the more unorthodox drums that you had on that track. DMD on the beat. Let's hear it. Way too many kicks. Nah. Artists are different than producers. I hear artists pick the stupidest beats all the time, including my own. But this beat alright though. Kind of hard to identify what's wrong with the mix altogether, but I don't think the mix is that bad. I just think that the sub bass maybe be a little out of pocket, might be a little too much, because it seems like it doesn't have the proper room to it per se. But it doesn't seem like a bad mix, though, to be honest. But yeah, not so bad. I'm just reading the chat because the chat always say some wild stuff, and you gotta take things with a grain of salt. One thing I do, and not to stop the pace of the reviews or whatnot. Now, no, I'm listening to y'all music, but when it comes down to beats and stuff like that, you really don't know what people want. And this is something that I guess I want to speak as a boomer. I want to express that you never know what people want when it comes to, if you're trying to place a track or whatnot. You can give a good educated guess, given that they're past, if they have created music and they have music out there. But me personally, I've worked with a lot of people that they're good at making songs and stuff like that, but they haven't really put out albums and stuff like that. Like that's pretty much my place right now. So you really, again, don't know what people want from their records, and you can only wonder. I've been working with a few artists. One of them right now, she's a rapper per se, I would say, majority rapper. And I'm always flabbergasted by her choice in music. I would think female rapper or something like that. She may want something in between soft, light, and bright, but most of the shit that she's picking out is dark and evil, and it's like, what the fuck? And so when you have somebody that has that kind of taste palette, and sometimes their vocals might not work with that. Like one of the other things that I never paid attention to until I was sitting there in this Twitter war, which opened my mind. It just opened my mind up a lot. With a lot of the younger cats, is when I was listening to the HBS by Little Keed. The melody is low, but his voice is high. Like that's another thing, like another paradigm that a lot of producers don't know and listen to when they are listening to a complete song. Like if the artist has a really high voice, it makes sense to have a melody that has a lower octave. And if they have a very low voice, it makes sense for them to have a higher octave melody than somebody that has a high voice. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically because of frequencies and translation to what they hear themselves on the track. So, and to further that theory in terms of music, I listen to a whole bunch of great music, and even music that really isn't Billboard chart toppers. Ears itching, my bad. And I noticed that they share that connection. Like people actually are connected by certain frequencies because of their own particular voice and when they add to the music. No doubt. And yeah, so let me revisit the Ducky track here, because I definitely want to leave a comment on that particular track, and we'll get back to it. But yeah, that's just something that y'all should consider thinking about when y'all are making music with somebody, regardless of them being a singer or a rapper or per se, is that melody, depending on their voice, is how you would produce the melody for the track, basically. If there is a melody. And somebody played some records for me last night, and I was like, damn, this shit is so off the wall, but it matched her vocals. But yeah, so we're gonna move forward here. I just wanted to give y'all some insight on that, because I noticed it, and I would feel like I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't. I swore I heard this track. I heard something from this dude. Trivy. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay, he sent it twice. Yeah, buddy, you ain't gonna get away with that. All right. Anyway, so let's go to solo Sino beats. Let's go. That's who I want to work. I want to work with Gangsta Boo. I would find her in a heartbeat and try to work with her. I see, say Kid Orchard. Yeah, I see that. Hey. We'll talk about that in a second, James Robinson. Hey.
Let's get it!
Oh, that 808 got to come down a little bit. But I like those drums though. Really good drums. Like the melody. Really good mix, except for like the 808 that just came in. The 808 got to be turned down a little bit at least, or at least trim off some of the lower frequencies on that. So roll the 60 hertz down a little bit, and but not bad though. James Robinson actually made a comment, and I think y'all, again, a lot of people, I know people, oh, Billie Eilish is the industry plant and all this, that, and the third, and all that, but y'all really should pay attention to this chick, because she's gonna probably win all 6 of her Grammys. That's for sure. That's for certain. For certain, she's gonna win all 6 of them some bitches. At the bare minimum, 5 Grammys. She could easily have won any category, because her music is basically country music based. Even though it doesn't seem that way, I play a lot of her music on my guitar. But Billie Eilish, her vocals, the reason why she's very popular is because of that theory that I was just talking about. Like, the production that she always deals with has a lower harmonic octave. And it fits her nice soprano voice, and not to mention that I know the engineer too. You know, I've talked to her engineer, and he's giving me vocal advice as far as getting those huge vocals just like her. Mind you, that tutorial didn't get that many views, but I don't even give a shit. It doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, really good track. I just want to move forward here, but yeah, really good track there, Solo Cino Beats. But yeah, I want y'all guys to keep that in mind. If y'all gonna work with an artist of any sorts, independent, whatever, keep that theory in mind. I guarantee you'll see a huge connection with both the artist and the audience, because they'll be able to take that. Sammy. I like the video game vibe that this track has. I really do. I really like that. But yeah, I really like the vibe of it. Really good mix too at that. A lot of you guys seem like y'all are really starting to conform to not having your melodies too loud unless it's like a different kind of case, like an instrumental album type vibe or something like that, type beat. But yeah, really good mix. You know, I can see it being solid. Somebody making a track to it. But yeah, really good. So I'm gonna check out this Kid Orchard track real quick, and then we'll get back to the proceedings of the evening. And I really wish this shit. Okay, there we go. Silly internet right now. Okay, so Kid Orchard, let's go. Kid Orchard on the track. track, Kid Orchard. I'm kind of glad that you told me that you sent this. Really good, really good, really nice space age joint. I really like the melody. Very simple, good drums, good mix. Not much bad I can say about it. You know, just not, just not. Just not, I don't know why I'm saying just not for, because I really like that track. Like, I think it would go. All right, so we have, whose track is this? Whose track is this right here? Mali? If I said your name wrong, I do apologize, but let's go. Bryson Tiller just did a song with her not so long ago. A huge record that's nominated right now. Hey. Not bad, not bad. I think the 808 was a little too loud, but the overall composition was pretty good. Maybe the drums could come up a little bit, but I think if the 808 itself was turned down, it wouldn't be that bad. So we have Jay Breeze Beats. Let's hear that Arabian Night instrumental. Let's go. DJ Georgie Porgy, what's good? Not bad. You did say it says something a little different for the stream. Yeah, it sounds very different, but the fundamentals of the mix and all that stuff and the composition is pretty good. I mean, you stuck to the script with that, and I think it's respectful for me to recognize that. And yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. So we're gonna go and hear another joint, huh? Go with Lee Brown. Putting people's government name on blast. But yeah, we're gonna hear this joint. Let's see what that sound like. me of God's Plan. Not bad. Like I was saying, it reminds me of God's Plan just a little bit, which is what C major chord, like I don't want to say a third, but like well yeah, like a fifth, C major third fifth. Would I be right when I say yeah, and a D minor? Well, let me see. What is it? If my guitar's in tune. Yeah, it's definitely that. C major, D, no, C major, D major. Yeah, not bad though. Not bad chord progression. Yeah. Not bad. My advice as far as like getting that track to be on the level that you probably want is definitely to turn the melody down. Like make sure when you turn down the melodies too, that they're all the same volume, and that will give room for the artist. Because and that way you don't have to overdo your kick drum or your bass or anything like that. Kick drums and all that stuff, but everything else is in order there. Yeah. All right. Appreciate that, Lee. That was a dope joint. We got V Lonely. Let's go. My pleasure, Lee. Yeah, you know, my purple's my favorite color. I went from loving blue to red to purple. Yeah, really good mix. Very simple track. I really like. Definitely would work for a lot of tracks and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I could definitely hear somebody on this joint because it has enough room for an artist to be able to do their thing. The type of laptop that I'm using right now is an Asus ROG G56JK. Don't worry about it. I'm going to talk about my 5 picks for laptops. I saw that Best Buy, yet again, is doing another stupid deal. I mean, it's Black Friday season anyway, so they're going to have really good deals during, holiday season. So they were going to have really good deals. But this year in particular, they have an Asus ROG it's this laptop right here that I have, except it's more up to date and it's faster. It's faster as far as like the processing power, and it's loaded out, and it also has a solid state drive on it, but it's like $600. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, really good track. I really like that V Lonely. Really do. Bink. Anywho, erotica music up, or oh my god, erotica magazine. Goddamn. Let's go. This reminds me of some erotica music back in like the the 90s, late 90s. Not sold on the drum line, but nonetheless, I can respect the fact that you're trying to do what you're trying to do. But overall, though, I just think that what will sell the track a little bit more would be for you to lower the melody, make sure that all the melodies share the same volume, and just have them a little lower. That way you can allow your kick to breathe a little bit more, because the kick is a little bit too low for my taste mix wise. Again, it's personal preference when it comes down to mixing, but we all know what works the best, especially in contrast to that last track that we just played. And let that snare snap. Like, the snare doesn't have enough snap to it, but yeah, overall though, not a bad composition per se. Given that if you're producing erotica, I remember when erotica music was really like was really a thing for real. But not bad. I really do appreciate that submission there. That is my input for a better sounding composition, or a better approach. AAR 2314. We're finally there. All right, let's go. Just waiting for it to load. It's not a problem, man. Not everybody's gonna be the best mixer off top. Things take time, preference, listening to a lot of music, and then you'll develop like a mixing vibe style that will gel very well with the audience. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about being clean off top. That's why I do these type of streams, is to give give advice that you can take and run with. All right, here we go. That reminds me of that patch that's in ReFX. I mean, not Nexus, but and what's that shit called? Massive X. No, you don't have to pay me to listen. There's a lot of submissions. People are paying to skip the line. DJ Strategy, what's good, brother? Midpoint, what's going on? Black Ab, hey. AWOL, what's good? Rihanna is definitely a erotica type artist. She does wild stuff like that. My advice as far as this track in terms of its mixing is that I would probably do away with the random panning. It doesn't, I mean, you don't have to. I think more my concern for this track is that the melody is a little too loud, so I would turn down all the different elements of the melody until, again, like at least halfway, so that somebody can actually be on top of the track, and that way you can still have like you won't have to sacrifice so much of the kick and the snare. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the things that really separate, and then people try to add compression, and then the mix just falls apart. And otherwise, that would be my advice though. But the track itself is actually pretty damn good. But yeah, that's my advice to you, AAR 2314. Appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Here. We got new whips. Trace Sway. I think I have to download it here. Yep, I do. No. I'll go music player, Google Drive. And let's see, we can hear this joint. I'm just waiting for the player to pull up. I'm only gonna listen to a few more, and then we're gonna I give my Jerry Springer. I'm just waiting for this track to load. Okay, it loaded. Good. Am I doing one next week? Probably not. Next week is Black Friday weekend, so I have a lot to do. So I'm not gonna listen to the whole track. Of course, I think that the mix itself is not bad, but it's very, very punchy. Also, I think that the melody can come down a little bit, and that way that will reserve what you have overcompensated for, and that's where you turned up your drums and stuff like that. Thank you, Steven, for the donation. Shit reminds me of a little bit of what's his face, my game. I really love that game, Super Metroid. Let's see here. We got Ned, and we're gonna hear what Ned got on deck here. He said this is like an MG the Future CMP. It's like a three-way collaboration. So he did a Lupex Sunday 4. From why I picked apart from the mix here and from looking at the waveform itself on SoundCloud, you can hear that the melody is a little bit too loud. And if it's like a sample or whatnot, I would definitely just turn down the sample, and you should be good to go. That means it'll make more room for the drums and stuff like that too as well. So, but not bad though, not bad at all, my good friend. Good stuff there, Ned. See, let's go Young Frost, and let's go ahead. Oh, Young Frost did not send me anything. I guess he just wants me to. Okay, well, I guess I'll search YouTube for that. Young Frost, I swear, you are a special one for that. NLE Choppa type beat 2019 Water.
The coldest DJ in the city.
not a bad joint. Pretty good mix. I would say that's a really good mix. Yeah, pretty well balanced. Not much bad I can say about that. Did somebody really send me a message cursing me out? Okay. I don't know what to say when you want to curse me out in my chat in Gmail. Okay. Anyway, Steven Rex. Hey. Oh, that was your homie nephew? Not a bad joint. My only reserve, far as critique, would definitely be that you would want to turn down the melody. You know, turn down all your melodies. Make sure that they're all equal in volume level, and at least halfway, and you'll definitely notice a difference in your mix. I can't wait to do that video this week. This week this week on my channel, when I drop videos, I apologize ahead of time. I probably won't be doing all extra shit. They will be very straightforward, but the quality won't be as imagined or how I usually do, where it's very cinematic. It's going to be straight to the point, and I think that's more important for these mixing videos I'm going to do. Except for the Leslie Braithwaite one. The Leslie Braithwaite one is going to be a little bit more cinematic, of course. I mean, I'm talking about Leslie and my experience with him and working with him and clips and shit of him, his funny ass. But anyways, James Robinson, let's go. Oh, shit. Very minimalistic. This is a lo-fi track.
James makes beats in jams.
Is that Nintendo GameCube vibes? I like it. Since it's lo-fi, I mean, you're not trying to aim for like a certain kind of dynamic range in your track, so I definitely can get it. I definitely like it, but I really like it because it sounds very video game-ish, and I really like how the vibe of it there. I really think that's a pretty dope joint for lo-fi here, so I'm gonna start that up. Let's see. I'm scrolling back to the next person, you know, so I'm looking to listen here. Let's hear. We got DJ Strategy. We're gonna hit his joint. God damn, this dude sent me his whole entire page. God damn, dude. Let's play one joint from him. I'm just hitting play.
Yeah. No breaks, nigga. Come on. How you gonna get it if you don't go? All gas, no brakes, pedal to the floor. How you gonna get it if you don't grind? Back off that L, I want all of mine. The way I be getting it, boy, the shit is ridiculous. Smash the gas on these haters, leave them off in the distance. Tell them get that money up if you wanna compete. I ain't worried about nothing, cause I'm gon' eat. Get on my grind. Better to make a move on a dime, switching up lanes on you suckers, staying focused on mine. Never take my foot off the gas until I make me a meal. Keep it pushing, you don't like it, nigga, fuck how you feel. Never stopping my hustle, I'm trying to get out the struggle. Gon' keep pounding in this bitch until I bloody my knuckles. It's all gas, no brakes, why the fuck stop now? I'm the blueprint of success, I'ma show y'all how, let's go. How you gonna get it if you don't go? All gas, no brakes, pedal to the floor. How you gonna get it if you don't grow?
It reminds me, he reminds me of Young Jeezy, and it also reminds me of Talk to Him, but at a faster pace, like a faster tempo. And I just heard a Young Jeezy ad-lib. Overall, my opinion on it, as far as like the mix has to be fixed a whole lot. The mix needs to, like, the melody in the track has to be turned down in volume so that the artist himself can pop. And there's other dynamics that are missing. It kind of reminds me of shit that we was doing on the street back in, like, oh shit, that Boomer Talk about to come on. But it reminds me of like how our mixes used to be when we first started. It was missing a lot of dynamic range in it, and that's usually the difference between something professional versus like somebody on the street. So I can dig the mix, but I can't dig it because, you know, there's things that I know I can tell you advice-wise from mixing that will make it work. But overall, not so bad. But I'm gonna listen to one more joint here, and let's go right back here. I'm going all the way back to the beginning, and give me a second here, guys. So, all right, little Saf, little Saf on a beat. Oh boy, this shit is hella sausaged. I can see it square fine, so it's gonna be extremely loud. I'm trying to figure out the concept that you're going for on this track. You got a lot going on. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Mix wise, it definitely, I would turn down the melody a little bit. All the melodies need to be, again, basic rule of thumb, lower the volume of your melodies. That way your drums can hit harder than you need, because I see a lot of squarifying in the mix. You can see that the melody itself is a big part of that mix, being so wedged or sausaged, or because you can see that it's clipping in the waveform. But overall, I could work on that, and that'll be a good way to fixate that particular part of it. But yeah, let's see. right, I'm gonna listen to T Wilson's track real quick. My bad. This is how loud it really is. So it needs just like, it seems like you turn however you listen to your music, you probably listen to it extremely loud. So you make judgments based off of how loud you're listening to it, and you turn it up the volume. I mean, everybody does that when they're mixing. But I listen to music when I mix and make beats. I listen to music at an adequate volume so I can turn it up per se. And work on the dynamics. It does remind me of a UK drill type track too, by the way. Not bad. But yeah, you gotta work on your overall mix. It's hard to say because the volume's so low, but I would definitely start with turning the volume up, and then make sure that the melodies, again, isn't too loud, and that the drums are louder than the melody, and then you'll find yourself that you will have a really good quality track here, as far as like balance and stuff like that. Holy shit. My damn, hold on guys. My shit crashed. Not my computer, but my Gmail crashed. Holy crap. People are sending stuff in at bungalows. Ooh. Where am I at? Okay, damn, I listened to a lot of fucking music. I really did listen to all that today. Fuck. Pardon my French here. I'm gonna listen to one more. This Trayman joint. Hopefully he did not. Oh no. You already sent me one. If he says another one, then you sent me one. Well, I'll listen to it. Those spicy Sunday loops.
I think I'm a fiend for these drugs. I pop me a pills and another one. I think I'm a sucker for love. I trusted a bitch in another one. They keep trying to get me, but I'll never fall in love again. I'm feeling so empty, my hand on that 50, my brain becoming so corrupt again. Big body bitch by tomorrow, gon' fuck on that bitch by tomorrow. Better why would you sit by the boy? We still with him, still like the garden. You can play by that bitch if you want. Get no fuck by no kick with your options. Still on the block with that on. And I already caught me a body. Still got more on me. You don't want war, you in what army? Tryna play boy, but no, ain't no Cardi. Chopper got cadence, opera with that harmony. I think I'm a fiend for these drugs. I pop me a pills and another one. I think I'm a sucker for love. I trusted a bitch in another one. They keep trying to get me, but I'll never fall in love again. I'm feeling so empty, my hand on that 50, my brain becoming so corrupt again. Big body bitch by tomorrow. Gon' fuck on that bitch by tomorrow. I'm feeling so empty, my hand on that 50, my brain becoming so corrupt again.
Not bad. The hell? All right, I just had to make sure my mic was on. Not bad. I think that the mix, as far as like the 808 itself, was a little too much, and also that the vocals obviously were cutting into that 808. So when you do vocals, the key to having some really good vocals, I already did a video. Matter of fact, I would suggest a video from me on my channel. Just go to my channel, just click on my avatar, go to my channel, and go to my search, not the YouTube search, and type in Lou Diaz. And that particular video, I talk about, just cutting off the lower frequencies of your voice. and that way that would make room for where the 808 will not collide or hit with that part of your vocal, and that will make for a clear vocal. But overall, though, the performance itself, the mix wasn't that bad at all. I thought it was pretty balanced, and as far as like my liking to the artist or whatever, it's not he's not bad. He's not bad. The one I heard before, like the very first song that we heard today, that shit was banging, but I don't want to sit there and put my expectations for that particular record towards this particular record. But I do think that this record's pretty good. I think he's pretty good. I think he, for the Diaper Gang would enjoy an artist like that. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I think he has a lot of potential. But I think right now for the current wave, I think he would work. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not a record that I would pass up as far as playing if I was doing a Diaper Gang party. I know, like the younger guys don't like the Diaper Gang party, but we don't like the OK Boomer. Okay, we don't like the OK Boomer. I'm not even Generation X. I'm Generation Y. Matter of fact, so I'm not that far off from my son's Generation Z, or you guys that are younger, that was born like 2001 or whatever, or a little higher, I guess. But anyways, guys, you are a boomer, bro. I that's the joke though with the boomer shit. It's like, shut your old ass up. You're a boomer. And it's like, dude, I'm not born in the 1940s, 50s and shit. I would be 70, 60 years old, 40 something years. Well, I can't remember. I talked about it in that video. But anyways, guys, I really do appreciate you for joining me today. We've been going at it for an hour and 49. I know I did it for like 3 hours last time, but holy crap, was there a lot more people in here, which, I mean, I'm happy with having over 80 people per view or whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna hit y'all with this outro, and be on the lookout for a lot of good tutorials this week. Of course, FL Studio 11 versus 20, Leslie breastplate. What else? Holy shit! What else? It's a lot of stuff that's coming on. The Black Friday sales, top 5 laptop picks, because people want to know what laptop is good for music production. So if you're shopping right now for a laptop, or mommy and daddy could get you a laptop, or you want to treat yourself, definitely got some good video on that coming as well. So God bless everybody. Y'all have a good night. I don't know what to hit y'all with.
Crab Tendo.
There we go. All right. Thank you so much. Outro.